Joe! 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 Yes, sir. Another one. Another one. We back, yo. You already know, man. First Game Podcast. We on. What's up, people, man? How's y'all fucking doing, man? You already know, man. It's your boy, Bigger Dave, man. Solo dolo today. Hey, it's another week. We're going to get it in, though. We're going to get it in regardless, man. How everybody doing today? Hey, we doing good today. Shit. We're going to get it done. We're going to get the job done, man. It's been going down, man. It's been going down, y'all. I'm just saying a lot of crazy stuff that's going on, but damn, bro. It just feel good. Just feel good, you know what I'm saying? Keep going. Don't stop. But I wish I had a first thought for y'all today, but I ain't got no first thought, man. Shit. I'm just solo dolo today, so shit, we're just gonna jump into it, man. Shit. This is the first crazy stuff that I seen today, man. It ain't triggering, but it lets you know that certain people out there will fuck around to find out. Not only about Trump, but this about, you know, certain laws. You gotta be careful. Not only you gotta be careful, but you gotta be careful when you go live on certain platforms. Yes, this country do have freedom of speech. Yes, you can say anything what you want to say. I can say, you ugly motherfucker. I can say, damn, your breath smell like shit. But it's certain laws that are in place to not, you know, it don't just go under the control. It don't just try to control people, but it's also bringing safety. Now, this story is about a man who threatened a president. 29-year-old man from Rome, Georgia, Juan Rashawn Porter, was arrested on Friday, allegedly threatened to kill President Trump during a TikTok live on July 26, where he made explicit statements statements about shooting Trump, watching him die, as well as threatening federal agents. The U.S. Attorney Office, supported by the Secret Service and local authorities, charged him and searched his apartment, revealed that he had pipe bombs, pistol ammunition, and explosive tannerite. Porter is also on probation, has a criminal history, including terroristic threats and firearm, faces serious legal consequences. This incident is a part of a series of threatening cases involving public officials in Georgia. Yeah. Some of y'all liberals out there are going insane. But it's okay, though, because y'all going to fuck around and find out. And in case you didn't get the drift of that, I have a news clip for y'all guys to listen to.
Breaking news out of Floyd County, 80 miles northwest of Atlanta. A man has been charged with threatening to assassinate President Donald Trump. The U.S. Justice Department says Juwan Rayshon Porter, a convicted felon, joined a TikTok live stream about President Trump. Porter allegedly made several comments about killing the president and any federal agents who came to his door. Authorities conducted a search at his home in Rome and found pistol ammunition and an explosive. Secret Service is now taking over this investigation.
And now at 4 on Martin.
I mean, this is what you could say. You could say, hey, man, this was racially targeted. Say this man was overly charged. But at the same time, you got to blame this man, too, regardless of what's going on. You went on a live. You joined the live to have time to threaten the president that's in the office right now, that has already been shot at. You had time to actually have weapons in your apartment, thinking that ain't nobody gonna pick this up. Ain't nobody gonna pick this up. Ain't nobody gonna goddamn look for me on this live. You actually had time to actually then also had weapons, ammunition, and a pipe bomb. I'm not gonna put this under, hey, y'all did that black brother wrong. No, man. Everybody's under this law. You cannot threaten a sitting president. You cannot do that. Like that ain't like no justification for that. If you telling me like you had a perfectly good reason why you was out here trying to making threats towards President Trump, just give me a good reason right now. Like, give me one. Ain't no damn good reason, dude. And that's why it's starting to get troubling how some of y'all liberals are talking so bad and people hear it. Y'all talking so bad about Trump and people hear it. This is a daily thing. Y'all saying he's the threat toward democracy. He's going to put everybody in chains. Some of y'all Democrats are creating this rhetoric and got people scared, got people terrified of living. I ain't gonna lie, if I was deranged liberal, I definitely would be goddamn trying to stop Trump myself. Like, I'm hearing this all the time. Trump gonna do this. Trump gonna do that. Trump is the threat towards humanity. Let's say if I was some type of liberal and I didn't know about the media, and I didn't know this type of media is just triggering people to make you feel a certain way, I'll go insane too. Because at the end of the day, what's up, Bo?
We back, man. A lot going on, man.
Facts, man. Facts.
We here. I'm gonna get this echo off.
Yeah, I just covered the goddamn. I was talking about the Warren Porter. He recently got arrested, joining the live, making threats towards a sitting president. And not only he did that, he also had ammunition, pipe bombs.
Wow.
He also had a criminal record for this exact same incident.
He illegal?
Oh, he legal.
Oh, he legal.
And, you know what I'm saying? He just got a criminal background. He deranged. I was just telling the folk, like, this ain't no, hey, he's black and they overly did it. No, this is some stupid ass shit this person did. You had time to sit back and say, you had to sit back and just try to threaten the president,
Crazy.
knowing that people listen to live. You don't think Homeland Security working right now?
Christy Nome on it. Christy Nome is on the job. She one of them tough ladies. But yeah, man, I think all these people that do these type of things need to experience accountability, man. I just feel like the country is on a big correction mode right now when it comes to crimes.
And also, too, bro, it's like at the same time, bro. Like, I mean, you can blame him. You can blame that dude, but you can also blame some of these Democrats that do go on TV saying Trump Hitler. Trump gonna goddamn arrest everybody. Trump gonna put everybody in chains. Like, if I was a deranged liberal, I would be trying to do something right now.
Well, you know what killed me though? How come every time the FBI or the DOJ make a decision, it's what Trump did? Like they doing their job. FBI gonna do what the FBI do. You know what I'm saying? So why does every time the FBI make a move, it's Trump looking for retribution? He probably ain't even focused on. He got this Ukraine Russia sit down coming up in Alaska. So
Facts.
I don't think he just fully focused on Letitia James and you know what I'm saying. But they trying to make it like Trump trying to get retribution.
Yeah, I don't think that either, bro. I don't think these like sort of stuff like you hear one of these sitting Democrats got some shit in their laundry that's dirty. Like, I don't think that's Trump trying to find revenge. Trump don't need revenge. He already is sitting president. What's going on that some of these Democrats behind the scenes are dirty motherfuckers. They the ones who point the fingers and also be the criminal. And that shit, hey, I'm a Christian man, and whatever is hidden in the dark will come to the damn light.
Damn sure will. Unexpected.
Facts, man. But see, I did bring up the fact that this dude right here did not realize about safety. What's going on right now is going on. I'll say Georgia right now is probably because he is from Georgia right now. It is probably alarming what's going on in Georgia. We also have another incident that happened. Matter of fact, at a fort. I'm gonna bring up the detail. I'm gonna let y'all look at this news clip right quick, and we're gonna get comments afterwards, man.
Old soldier was taken into custody after 5 other soldiers were shot Wednesday at Fort Stewart in Georgia. Army officials say the victims are in stable condition and expected to recover. CBS's David Melkoff reports from Atlanta.
Law enforcement responded to reports of a shooting in Fort Stewart's 2nd Armored Brigade Combat Team area just before 11 on Wednesday morning. The suspect is a male U.S. Army sergeant.
We have identified the alleged shooter as Sergeant Cornelius Radford, an automated logistics sergeant assigned to 2nd Brigade Combat Team.
Moments later, the fort was locked down. An Army official tells CBS News the suspect was apprehended by the Army Criminal Investigative Division.
Sergeant Radford has not previously deployed to combat. Sergeant Radford has been interviewed by the Army Criminal Investigation Division and is currently in pretrial confinement, awaiting a charging decision.
In the aftermath, officials posted on social media that there is no active threat to the community. The wounded soldiers were treated on site and taken to an Army hospital. Some were also taken to Memorial Health University Medical Center in Savannah. That's according to a spokesperson for the facility. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt wrote on social media that President Trump was briefed on the shooting and the White House is monitoring the situation. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth were also briefed. Fort Stewart is the largest Army post east of the Mississippi River. Dave Malkoff, CBS News, Atlanta.
Now, the general said soldiers tackled Radford and subdued him. Fort Stewart released a statement saying no additional information will be released until an investigation is complete.
Wow. You got any comment on that? That's why it's like, that's why you seeing things in Georgia right now, and you do talk about the deep state. Yes, it is getting alarming.
Deep.
Some of these people out here are not just civilians. Some of these people around here could be paid protest antagonizers. Shit, nowadays, these people out here are organized fucking terrorist groups. Like, damn. But we don't know why this sergeant right here went AWOL. But we just know that this shit is getting alarming in Georgia. I mean, come on, man. This guy took down 5 of his own soldiers. And when I was doing my little research, I was seeing that it was something about his family members try to blame the COVID vaccine.
Could be.
And he said it was making him sick or sicker. No one knows, but
Yeah, people kind of iffy on the COVID thing. It's like it's so much like unknown with COVID. You can't really factually lean one way or the other. You can't say COVID caused it or not type shit. Like COVID is starting to be the blame for a lot of actions. Yeah, I lived through COVID too. You know what I'm saying? Caught COVID.
hell yeah,
And
bro.
this stuff ain't happening to me. Were you vaccinated at one point?
Hell yeah, bro.
It's not happening to you.
I got a booster. So it's like I don't know what's going on surface level with this guy. For him to be a sergeant and also like he a trained soldier too. So I feel like it's something deeper than what I see for some reason. Because it's like, dang, bro. Bro went AWOL for a reason.
Could be political though.
It could be. It could be.
I really wouldn't be shocked.
Because
It's
it's
the sad
like,
part.
yo, man. Because it is starting to get alarming, but because it's like, yo, bro, like we starting to get black men that's ready to shoot up places. You're starting to see black men that's actually creating this violence that some other races supposed to be part of, but it's starting to get that shit starting to get alarming in Georgia. I don't know.
You ever realize like why none of this happened when Democrats are in power? But this stuff go crazy whenever Trump president. It's like what? Like I think the Democrats, like the voters, got like mental issues, bro.
It's something deeper, man. That's why I was like, man, like
I
some
don't
of
know
these.
if it's funded. I don't know if it's just what the Democrats are telling them, or I don't know what it is. But I'm living life normal, living life regular. Life been good this year. It's just like, bro, what's going on with everybody else? I ain't the richest man. What's going on with everybody else?
And they said that there's. They said there ain't no motive confirmed, but through Radford's father, he mentioned he faced racism at Fort Stewart and was seeking a transfer. But that's kind of alarming because it's like you were seeking like you faced racism, but you were on a sergeant though. It ain't like you at the bottom.
Told you, man. I think they changed the definition of what racism is. If you don't like a black person, you're racist. If you disagree with a black person, you're racist. I think that's what racism is. It ain't like the old racism, like I'm better than you, nigga. You a low down dirty dog. How dare you look at me, nigga? It ain't like that no more. It's more of, oh, I think she's not I don't think she's a smart woman. Oh, that's racist.
And he
Oh,
also,
I don't think I'm tired of seeing uh that black fatigue shit. I saw a video earlier of a kid just walking in front of a guy's way while he had the cash register, a white guy. He just kept
yeah,
getting in his way, getting in his way. Like he not there. Like, dude, like give me some space, man. He just like, nah, it don't matter. Like, let me get a light, bro. He got knocked out by that white dude at the end of the video. But I'm just
yeah,
saying though, like, what is with this behavior? Like,
with the twisted lemonade, some twisted lemonade.
nah, not that one. It ain't that one. I wish I sent it
Oh,
to the chat, but it's lost in the sauce now.
but you know, and he also used a personal handgun that wasn't military issued. He had no known combat history or prior deployments, so you can't blame on like he was shell
PTSD.
shocked. Like
We
this
just
shit
gotta
right.
wait and see. Wait for more to be released. I
Yeah, we
guess
gotta
they'll
get more
find a
development.
manifesto somewhere laying around.
Yeah, it's more development to this, man. Cause shit, they said okay, his military occupation, he's an automated logistics surgeon. So he was assigned to the Second Brigade combat team. It's just alarming, man. And you spoke about this too, about like there is hidden people right now that just all you gotta do is press this button, they're gonna go goddamn crazy nowadays.
It's just like this, bro. I hate to say this, but the military over the past 4 years before Trump,
Yeah,
I look at them a little different, man. I know they still put their life on the line for this country, but I look at it a little different because of the people that was in leadership positions. You know what I'm saying? Like the, the LGBT movement in the military. So it's like I just feel like it's a lot of stuff going on these past 4 years in the military. Now when I hear a military person did something, it's kind of like, like they came up in a different military.
true,
Let's
true,
not compare them to Pete Hegseth military.
true. That is something that you do gotta forget. It was a lot of people in the military that was just joining to get that damn surgery. They weren't doing that for the country. They were doing that just to get a transition, and also people was goddamn making them calm. It was no don't ask, no tell. It was ask and tell us why you're gay. Yeah, that is, yeah. That yeah, you do gotta realize it ain't no jarheads nowadays. Now they're trying to make that transition. They're
They
trying to
about to
make that
come back,
transition.
man. I
But
just
since
don't
you,
want. I don't want them to be unleashed, though, man. I want them, but I don't want them to be unleashed.
oh yeah, like at the end of the day, man, it's like damn, bro. Did they talk about the deep state and they talk about stuff that's going on? You do realize they did infiltrate our army heavily. We had sergeants that was in dresses. There was a whole lot of men. The whole
General,
goddamn leaders, like general,
oh, bro, what are
like
we
that shit.
doing, bro? I get it. I get what you was trying to accomplish, but that was a little too far. Just got to be honest for the people. You understand?
Yeah, because these the people that are like at the. I ain't gonna lie though. Back in the day when I was thinking about shit, I was looking at certain soldiers as like racist people because they gave their life. They loved America. I was one of the people that looked at American flag was like, that ain't for me. But now, when I see it, it's like, damn, I got to be more prideful to myself because these are the guys that's actually helping me go to my job.
What made you feel like that, brother?
Let's say when I was a Democrat, first it was the media. how people how people made you feel that the America doesn't represent you. First of all, as a black man, America is always trying to put you at the bottom of the total pool, or you was always inferior to the white man. You was always oppressed, no matter what you do. If you was broke, it was because you live in the hood, and the system right now got you choked down, got you choked up. It was always blaming the white man. It was like, but I had to look past that shit. If I am broke, it's probably because I'm spending too much money, or I ain't got a good job. The white man, yeah, the white man probably do own stuff. Shit, it's some black people that own shit. But I can't sit there and just blame the white man all the time saying that, oh, I'm broke because the system got me broke. Because at the time, when you go in that logic, all they going to do is point you to the government. You can go get food stamps and you'll be good. So it's like that logic, I had to get that in my head. Like, if I'm going to be rich or prosperous or wealthy, it's all going to deal with me. And if I don't, I have nobody else to blame for. I don't have the government to blame for. Because at the end of the day, if I do get fucked up or broke, the government will help me. All I got to do is apply for it.
Yeah, it's like these niggas out here. It's redlining the reason I'm broke. Redlining. Jim Crow. Like, bro.
You never
Your
faced that.
parents wasn't even alive then, man.
You never faced that. Get out of here. You never faced that. You always was able to sit down and Waffle House and nobody say nothing to you. You was
Everybody
all
had a fresh start, bro.
you was always able to go in a restaurant and sit down. You did not have to sit in colored. Now, if you did have to sit in colored, hey, big dog, you get a salute to me
Every
because you was living in rough times.
everybody had a shot, man. Everybody had a first start. Everybody had a shot to be the first of in their family, like the first millionaire, the first 100,000, the first entrepreneur. Everybody had a shot to be the first. So, nah, man, can't blame nobody for where your family at,
Oh
except for
God,
yourself. You could have been the first billionaire out the family. You know what I'm saying?
oh God. That's why it was like I ain't about to like. I don't know what happened with this soldier. I don't know. He probably could have been faced racism. He could have been facing some type of disagreement in the military. But like words of goddamn Dave Chappelle say, all these crazy motherfuckers, did it ever occur to a school shooter to shoot up a fucking school? Why would it occur to you to be a sergeant to shoot up a fucking army base? I ain't gonna lie though. The news that actually shocked me is the fact that he did shoot 5 fellow soldiers, but he was apprehended. He's now in custody. They put up a, mug shot. So I don't want to hear that if he was white, they wouldn't have killed him.
It
They
shocked me.
rested
It
it.
shocked me that the other soldiers didn't kill him anyway. Just because you know how soldiers get down, man. You saw Lone Survivor.
Hell yeah.
So it's like I feel like if you would have shot one of their squad mates, they would have rocked just shit. But hey, man, it's a different military 4 years ago, man. Hey,
You do got to look at that part. Like, they did not shoot down this man that also is a black sergeant. So I don't want to hear no comments that if he was white, it would have been good. Nah, big dog. That's not the fucking case. But let's get down to the next one, man. We got to laugh a little bit. Man. I just want to show, like, um, the recent South Park episodes that's been putting up, man. These guys are going at the red guy, the Red Wing. Let's see. You want this little clip right quick. You spoke it, man. You spoke it. You brought her up, man. You know who that is.
Mr.
That's
Long.
goddamn Christy Nome. Christy Nome, actually, she ain't really had too much words about South Park. She said she didn't get to see it because she was working. She said, but you know, it never ends, but it always get lazy. Constantly making fun of a woman and how she looked. That's all she had to say to it, man. And also, she had sort of like a backlash from her scrutiny back in her days. They said, they said, goddamn, her face could have been melting from excessive Botox. That's why they make her look like that. Um, they said echoing. It came from her echoing from her 2024 memoir controversy about killing her family's dog. That's why that dog got lit the fuck up. But you know, it was you know how if you don't watch South Park, you already know what South Park is on. I don't care if you red, white. I don't give a fuck. You know what South Park on. But this is the funny twist to it. My boy Charlie Kirk, he got, he had Cartman as Charlie Kirk. Baby, you don't like America, baby. Liberals are on the side of they don't like the fact that Charlie Kirk embraced the laughter because we're goddamn red wing people. So we're not supposed to like
Right wing.
humor. Well, right wing, you know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to like humor. So liberals are trying to criticize Charlie Kirk because Charlie Kirk he's laughing at it. He know what South Park on. But now we getting goddamn liberals are heated because you're not supposed to be mad.
They would have been trying to cancel South Park if they was joking on Kamala.
Exactly.
I love that Charlie Kirk is trying so hard to be in on the joke in this South Park episode. I don't think you understand what this is. This is not a friendly roast between friends. They are making fun of you because you are a hack, morally contemptuous loser. It's very much giving like this meme. No.
Charlie Kirk is not at all upset about the South Park episode. Not even a little bit. He thought it was so funny that he's selling this super cool Master Debater shirt on his website because the show's so cool and he's cool and it's so funny. He thinks South Park is so funny and he's so funny too, and he's so glad that he was in on the joke the whole time.
Her while she was
Who's gonna be the one to tell Charlie Kirk that we're laughing at him, not with him? Because for the last day, he's making it seem like he's in on the joke. Charlie, you are the joke.
So Charlie Kirk is so deeply upset by the fact that South Park made fun of him last night in their new episode that he spent so much time talking about it on his new podcast. He tried to pretend like he thought it was so funny and that it was such an honor to be made fun of by South Park. He even made his new profile picture his South Park character. But the reality is they weren't just laughing with him. They were laughing at him.
The South Park is going to be doing an episode about me tonight, slaves. I mean family that I'm totally not keeping at this house against their will. They're having Cartman portray me. He's the best character. He has the best points. No, I don't think it's a red flag when Eric Cartman is portraying me. I think it's an honor. No, children, you can't stay up and watch the episode with me.
Watching you set your brain to hyperspin mega drive to try and cope with this fucking absolute annihilation of an episode.
Look at these nerds, guys.
Your entire fucking shtick is on brand. Every fucking video, you're just trying. No, I'm in on the joke, guys. Anyway,
Are these the guys you want at the party?
I don't know. This is tough to watch, Charlie.
These the guys you want
honestly kind of
watching
pathetic
the football game with?
How hard Charlie Kirk is trying to save face after this South Park episode. I mean, from making it his profile picture to making shirts now with the Master Debater joke, it's like he's trying so hard to save face, and it's not working, but he's trying to save face really hard. It's as if he doesn't think we understand sociology. I mean, seriously, like, we understand what you're trying to do.
Charlie Kirk wouldn't know the first thing about humor if it bit him in the ass. They support and worship Donald Trump, a man so thin-skinned that he celebrates Stephen Colbert getting fired. He wants Jimmy Kimmel fired, and he wants Jimmy Fallon fired, all because they make fun of him. That's it. The Republican Party and conservatives are the least funny people in the whole fucking world. They think that when we're laughing with them, when in reality, we're laughing at them.
Wow.
So what?
It's alarming, bro. Because it's like, how are y'all trying to criticize a person for not being mad, for not trying to sue South Park, for just saying, damn, them guys are actually funny? How are you trying to criticize a joke that's not even pointed towards you? Because don't think they doing the left wing people, the right wing, I mean, the damn right wing people is lined up. Don't think they looking at y'all liberals is like, wait to see. Y'all, it's crazy. It was funny. Ain't we supposed to laugh at it? I was laughing when Trump was with Satan. Like, I'm not, but it's just crazy how you got liberals out here that actually criticizing the person for not taking a joke. You want him to be crazy just like y'all? Be mad?
It's a lose-lose situation. If he would act like he hated the episode, they would have said, "Oh, Republicans don't know how to take a joke. Oh, Republicans want to cancel free speech." If he act like he with the joke, we're not laughing with you. We're laughing at you. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's no win with these liberals, man. Like I said, people, these are your Democrats, man. And that's why they'll never win another election.
Oh God, man.
Did you see these people, bro?
Oh God. And it's like nowadays, people see these liberal meltdowns as marketing tools. If it ain't making the liberal mad, then it ain't working. That's what's going on nowadays.
I'm really learning that they are really just the loudest, but not the majority. Like, they the ones who make all these videos talking shit. Like, man, nobody watches Stephen Colbert gets canceled. Nobody watches The View, it gets canceled.
Oh God.
CNN fucking viewers is done. MSNBC viewers is done. It's like, I see clips coming from CNN and MSNBC and it like make me upset, but then I be thinking like, no one is watching this shit.
Oh God.
They can say whatever they want to say.
Oh God.
The people I gotta worry about is Candace Owens, Tucker Carlson, you know, the little Trump naysayers and shit. I gotta worry about those, like the podcast, cause these liberal media and the liberals, nobody listen to them, man.
Oh God, bro. Like, and plus people not gonna listen to that bullshit. South Park's a funny show. Ain't nobody gonna hoop and holler. But y'all.
It just reached the point where I think America realized if Democrats want it, we hate it. If they don't like it, we gotta love it, man. Something being done right if they don't like it.
Oh God, bro. And once again, bro, like, if I was Charlie Kirk, I'd be goddamn trying to goddamn capitalize on this damn South Park episode.
Yeah,
I'm definitely know that shit's gonna be watched.
Especially when he the type who go to colleges and speak to the college kids. South Park is a big way to reach a bunch of them, and he'll be more recognizable, and people will be more willing to listen to him at those little debates he do at the colleges.
For real.
Because of South Park, they're gonna be like, "Oh, that's Charlie Kirk from that's who they was trying to be on South Park. Let's go over there."
Oh God, bro. Like,
yeah.
Like, why not goddamn make a shirt that say Master Debater, knowing that South Park put me on the episode? People gonna buy that shirt now.
And people gonna go try to debate. And it's his job to bring knowledge in the most factual way. He got a tough job. Charlie Kirk got a tough job, America.
Mm-hmm.
You trying to shift the minds of the young voters who have been indoctrinated, and he do a good job, man. He leave them stumped to the point where once you get a bunch of clips of liberals arguing and ending up stumped, it start to make you think,
Oh
well, they
God.
just talking some bullshit.
My best Charlie Kirk goddamn debate was when he was goddamn talking to some gay African American dude. The gay African American dude tried to say that he was goddamn harassed by 5 MAGA dudes and they was trying to rape him. And he told him like, why the fuck you ain't tell the police about this? He confronted him about that. The gay African dude said he would think about it. He ain't say he'll go to the police. Charlie Kirk said, I'll go get the police right now. There's police all around here right now.
Oh, I did see that. He said, "Cause you lying." You done made up something, bro.
I think about it. I think about it.
You willing to speak on it. You willing to speak on it in front of Charlie Kirk, but you ain't willing to go tell the police.
Oh God, man. But that's what, like, nowadays, bro. This like how with this channel, if you don't have liberals commenting on your videos or you don't have liberals mad, you're not doing it right at all. And people are starting to realize that with the Sydney Sweeney ass, you starting to see her rise because now she a Republican. Now it's making goddamn libs so even mad when they see her face on TV. So hey, Baskin Robbins, they had joined the let's get y'all mad some more and fat.
Her sorry, because Sydney Sweeney continues making headlines, but this time not for her American Eagle ad. Amid the furor over that Great Jeans campaign, her Baskin Robbins commercial from a month ago has now resurfaced. Take a look.
Hey, Sydney, your signature scoop is ready.
Thank you.
What? That's so cool. Yeah. It can be.
Summer's looking sweet at Baskin Robbins.
Well, now the commercial is making the rounds on social media, drawing criticism from both sides of the aisle. One online critic says this is a big fail because, quote, ice cream tanks your testosterone, spikes your risk of diabetes, and wrecks your metabolism. I bet our HHS secretary would agree with that. Another says this ad is going to melt liberal minds, and now they want to eat ice cream. Emily, you know, I kind of feel like if Baskin Robbins was smart, they might really lean into this. Look, we've seen American Eagle, because they didn't back down, they didn't cave to the woke mob. They've seen their stock prices surge. They got a boost from President Trump talking about them, and Sydney.
Invest in Baskin Robbins.
Yeah. But at the same time, bro, like she said, bro, if I was Baskin Robbins, I would try to goddamn capitalize on that shit.
Yeah, man, don't bend the knee. The niggas who don't bend the knee end up successful, man. You get to apologizing and backtracking, bro. It's just like, you just killed yourself.
And then the thing about it, they put out this ad. I didn't even know. That's the thing about it. It resurfaced. So I didn't know they put this out a month before. Shoot, our Baskin Robbins, man, y'all better get on that train to get their stock up.
It just shows the media pull up what they want you to criticize. You wouldn't have known about the American Eagle ad just like you wouldn't have known about the Baskin Robbins, man. These people, man, in the media will bring this up and put a question to it just to draw a narrative, man. What do you think they meant by this commercial? Say some shit like that and get people brain gears turning, coming up with the dumbest shit.
It's just the fact that, man, some of these people are going out their way to make a person look bad, and they looking like the asshole. No, liberals. Ain't nobody laughing at Charlie Kirk. We laughing at y'all. Y'all the ones who's mad. Y'all the ones who's got them getting outraged because the joke, I mean, South Park does that. If you don't watch South Park, they do that. Who's gonna be mad at South Park? We know South Park got them make them type of shit. But the funny thing is, we know y'all liberals are pulling y'all hair out. Y'all the ones who can't take a joke that's not even towards y'all. And then just like with Sydney Sweeney, goddamn, like all she is doing ads right now, and y'all just hating her. Y'all hate her so much that it's turned into the best publicity for a company to get. Because people are buying stock. Now people gonna be rushing the goddamn Baskin Robbins. Y'all just gave Baskin Robbins a whole bag. This shit alarming, bro.
It's just crazy people tripping over commercials, bro.
You remember we talking about?
Yo, you remember? Hold on, man. You remember the commercial back in the day, man? It had like the white family going, and then the black dude at the end popped out as a gardener. God, man, what was the outrage of that? Hold on, go ahead with what you was about to say.
Oh no, I was about to go to the next one. You remember we talked about that Cincinnati brawl with the white girl getting knocked out. There's another incident that happened in Simi Valley where this black boy got jumped. So
I found it.
You crazy, man.
In the chat, man. This for the people, man. Like this is what we like. This is what I consider a racist commercial. Oh, after they do stuff, this one, man. Damn.
No, I'm gonna pull it up first.
Like this is one you should be outraged over, not like the Sydney Sweeney shit. Like that's why I say racism changed.
Racism did change because at the end of the day, bro, it's like y'all mad at this little white girl for making money and doing ads. Let's say we was on that shit of goddamn. Let's say we was goddamn on that shit. Well, people was on that shit of trying to counsel a black girl for doing a fucking ad. It would be goddamn so much outrage. It would be damn. You see what the white man doing to us? Yeah. They call it the racist commercial.
This is the commercials I grew up on. Oh, I ain't got no volume. Damn.
A man fills many roles in his lifetime. Provider, protector, master of the house. As a father, you have a vital role in your family's life. They depend on you to be there. We help to make sure you can fulfill that promise because, no matter what they call you, at the end of the day, you know you're just Dad.
Confederate family.
and their property. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
That's when it should have been outraged. Yo, my bad, but go ahead, man. I had to show the people. Man.
Nah, it's just when we talked about that Cincinnati brawl, we did uncover there was some type of social justice, or it could have been like ain't no racism involved. It could have been some drunk people just fighting. We went to that level, but now we have this incident where a black boy did get jumped, and there is speculation that these teens actually was using racial slurs. But more with this clip.
Now, new details just coming in on this brutal scene involving a group of white teenagers attacking a black teen outside a local theater. Tonight, angry Simi Valley residents are lashing out at city council members, some calling for hate crime charges in this case. Eyewitness News reporter Tim Pulliam live in Simi Valley with what people are saying tonight. Tim.
Yeah, Mark, there was a lot of passion and anger in the room tonight. The community has seen this viral fight video, and they are demanding city leaders hold the teens responsible. They believe the victim was targeted because he's black. The video blurred because everyone is underage, and the violence is graphic.
What the hell?
Kicks, punches, and the N-word hurled at the victim. This vicious attack Friday night at the Regal Plaza in Simi Valley, sparking public outrage at Monday's city council meeting.
They always come in groups. They're too chicken to fight by themselves.
We demand transparency and justice.
Racism is an ever-present and especially present in the town of Simi Valley.
This is a hate crime.
I yell, I scream, somebody help me.
In the video, you see a group of teens fighting Michael Robinson, who's dressed in black. He said he tried to get away.
They catch me again and they end up shoving my head in a trash can. And this whole time when they've been jumping me, I haven't really been getting hit anywhere else except the back of my head and my back.
Robinson injuring his head, back, and even chipping a tooth. He says one of his friends had a previous beef with the group. He claims that friend tried to calm tensions, but the fight broke out anyway. Authorities say 4 boys voluntarily turned themselves in for arrest and were cited with misdemeanor battery and released per Ventura County's juvenile criminal procedures. Police Chief Steve Shorts confirming to me one of the teens is the son of Simi Valley police officer.
As a black man, the first black police chief, do you believe that this was a hate crime?
So here's the bottom line. Obviously, this was a hate-related incident. What we're doing at this point is we're doing a comprehensive investigation. What we want to do is we want to make sure that we have all the evidence in place to make sure we have the best case possible.
Chief Short says officer will not be put on leave as detectives investigate.
I have not had any specific conversations with him about his child in this event. The detectives have.
Meantime, after public comment, City Council told the crowd it is committed to a transparent and thorough investigation and finding ways to bring the community together.
I'm willing to work on them, and I'm willing to help this community get to a place where we're all happy and we're all proud to live here.
Do you see the difference between the reaction when it's a white person and black people? Like, when it's a black kid getting beat up, it's over coddling, over we gotta investigate, over it's a hate crime. But when it's the other way around, it's never that, bro.
I think that was the whole reason why Benny Johnson was outraged, because those sort of situations where you get the other side of, damn, white girl getting out there, black dude, white dude get attacked by a whole bunch of black people is, you know, it ain't no council meeting. It ain't no, oh, they was trying to kill him and they was trying to, you know, that was hate. That was hate. It wasn't that. It wasn't even on CNN. It wasn't on some of these liberal networks. I think that was the whole outrage towards that part. And you do got some white folks looking at that shit like, damn, y'all motherfuckers ain't even that mad. But y'all want 14s damn locked up.
You know what I heard of them niggas that the white boys are saying?
Yeah.
That same nigga that black people probably call them when they around, like, stupid nigga. Like, black people call white people niggas in conversations. Tell y'all that now. And that was that same culture. Like, that's what you see Migos doing, white people doing, black people doing, saying, what's up, nigga? When they about to fight, like, it's just the talk nowadays, bro. But they about to turn into some overly racist shit. Bro, that's how niggas talk now, bro.
Yeah, I'm not taking away from this boy being a victim, but I am looking at the community outrage. You know what I'm saying? The boys even turned themselves in. Like, they turned themselves in.
That's what I was saying.
Like, it obviously wasn't that. Oh, well, I ain't gonna say, not obviously, but them boys did have some type of right of mind to turn themselves in.
Good parents.
And also the boy, one of the sons of the cops, Well, one of the boys was son of a cop.
How you
That
look
ain't
at
no
that?
good look. But I think it was like on some shit that it was trying to like make the damn cop resign. Do you think that shit is just? Knowing that his son was like part of that type of incident?
No, I don't think the cops should have to resign. If another parent ain't gotta quit their job when their kid get in some shit, why would a cop have to?
It's always gonna come down to that point. Like, damn, do we overly get reacted when we see some white people do shit? Cause it really was like it wasn't that like the only reason why that Cincinnati brawl got to the point of mainstream, it was forced on some of these Red Wing podcasts.
Yeah.
They the ones who did brought it up, so everybody did pay attention to it.
I feel like they could pick one of these stories out every day though.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like something like this happened in the world or the United States every day. So you could just pick a story, pick a narrative to start some shit. Like, you trying to tell me somebody else ain't get jumped today up the street from where we live? Somebody got jumped somewhere in this state. The
But they
next
all
state, this state, man, you could pick the story.
But it's always gonna be some type of rage porn when it's a black kid. You saw all them T-shirts out there. Black Lives Matter. As a black first black sergeant, how do you feel about it? How he supposed to feel about it?
Feel like no kid should be doing that.
It should be on some shit like that. We should have more cops in the area. Why ain't that the goddamn issue? Shit.
Prevent it.
Oh no, it's because motherfuckers out here defunding the police.
Now
They don't
about
want to look
to
at
make
that as a problem.
Now they about to make that black cop speak up on some shit, and that his co-worker got a son in the situation. And you gonna try to say my son was also hate crime shit, and I gotta walk past your goofy ass at work? Like, picture that your son get in a fight, and your co-worker like, yo, some hate shit, man. You gonna be like,
I just realized too, especially with the Cincinnati shit, because we got some updates on that shit too. But just don't be. I know that video is kind of fucked up, but just like with the Cincinnati shit, don't jump too fast on what's bad and what's good or what do you know, because it's a lot of shit out here that goes on, but you don't know what the whole story is. You don't even know the black boy could have been in a gang and he could have been. He said they recognized him because he had a friend or something. We don't know. We don't know anything, especially with the goddamn Cincinnati brawl. We don't know you don't know that white dude was antagonizing the black people. And he should have got his ass whooped. But social media, they only put 15 seconds up. And you know what it is. All we do is watch and judge. We don't know. I just hate the fact that yeah, that incident happened. You got a community of people that went to counsel people just to show that, oh, this was a hate crime. We want these teens locked up. We want to throw the hammer to these teens. So what about when it's on some gang shit, when it's black people versus another black person? When is that? When did goddamn Tay goddamn bring his crew of people to jump Lil Kiki? It ain't no everybody going to the goddamn to the community. It ain't no we having a community meeting about this. It just we a product of our environment. And that's it. That's why it's like at the point we do gotta choose. We gotta choose like to fight the right battle. Because if we having that same energy over white kids beating up that black boy, we should have that same energy when goddamn a group of black kids beat up another black kid because he ain't wearing the same fucking color. We should have that same fucking energy. And it's just getting appalling. Because it's like, damn, y'all trying to send them white boys down. I'm just saying, y'all try to bring the hammer down. It's a hate crime. I don't know how much you get for a hate crime nowadays, but shit, if you call it a hate crime, that shit might be severe.
Yeah.
But, that's all I got to say about that one. But this is like, I'm just going to play this video and see how far it goes. Because I don't know how far it goes.
Excuse me.
Damn. Nah, I ain't gonna play that shit too damn long. Nah, it's just the fact that I guess it's a clip regarding to that Cincinnati attack that the cops didn't really do too much. It's a body cam. I can't really pinpoint where it's just negligence, but that's like an update that's going on. You can see it on Fox News where I guess the cops didn't really do too much when they heard it was a white woman involved. But I should have just looked at that video more. But I'm about to go further on that. Next, I'm about to cover Mayor Johnson. Mayor Johnson gave a shocking warning about money and finances in Chicago. And this news clip will tell you more about it.
Mayor Brandon Johnson is sounding the alarm about Chicago's finances.
We have reached a point of no return. The systems that people rely upon, education, healthcare, housing, our transportation, they are woefully underfunded. And everyone knows that. Everyone knows what, my commitment is to progressive revenue. I can't do this by myself.
The mayor's statement coming in response to a question about a pension bill Governor Pritzker signed into law last week. That law will increase retirement benefits for police and firefighters, adding more than $11 billion to Chicago's long-term pension liability. Johnson says the state needs new progressive revenue options, but he did not name any specific plans.
I mean, this is kind of shit that's kind of getting upsetting when now when you spent so much money on illegals, you were taxing, you spent $638.7 million on migrant care. And now you want to scream that the finances right now ain't looking too good. We kind of too broke right now. You think? Like the fact that you spent so much fucking money on migrants, not thinking that, we got more money. We gonna have to goddamn, there's other shit that need taken care of. But now you trying to plead that, no, this bill was the reason why we couldn't get more money. No, bro. It's you. It's you and the lack of financial responsibility. You was giving nearly $700 million to people for illegal immigrants for housing, health care, food, and other services. Over 50,000 migrants from Venezuela, Cuba. And you had the nerve to say, Chicago finances ain't looking too good right now. It might be because some pension bill that some of these guys are getting too much retirement money. No, that's not it. That's not it. And you got people inside of these communities right now that was outraged of how you was taking care of the city money. But now it's, hey, the city broke. Man, get that man out of here, man. It ain't even no time to question. This is not no. See, that's why people like him is making some of these black leader officials, black mayors, looking bad. Because it's like, damn, bro, you spend all this money on not even on the people that's from here. You spent so much money, and now the goddamn city is going broke off of pension, off of people retirement. That's what it's going. That's what making them broke. I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all. At this point, man, shit. I hope they vote for another guy that's going to actually do what they want or do what's right. What they call it, a recall. They need a hell of a fucking recall. They need a hell of a recall because this is crazy. How this man spent all that fucking money on illegals and then had the nerve to say, oh, it's retirement that's making us go under the boat. What about 30 million feeding immigrants? 1.3 with the security. Putting them people in goddamn housing. Like, that was made people broke. Then you had the goddamn nerve to make the citizens of that town pay for it. Man, boy.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes you look at it, you be like, damn, how some of these people get these jobs? I used to think that, like, you had to be extra smart to be a, politician. You had to be like, but at the same time, these people are so smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the same time, like, some of these people are making unintelligent fucking choices. Like, that shit is alarming. I don't know what to say nothing else about it. Because it's like, goddamn. You actually thought giving that much money to some immigrants was going to help the city? You thought taxing the people, too, was going to goddamn bring the money back? No.
That's what Democrats don't understand. They don't understand that those policies kill a city. Communism is not the way. Free stuff is not the way. Nothing is free. They're just going to take it from your paychecks, idiots.
Hell yeah, they're going
the stuff they want to give away has to be paid for. Trust. Low rents, grocery stores, free healthcare, free abortions, all that shit. Free transition, affirming care.
And then it's fucked up too.
They want to get rid of private insurance to force you to have to pay for that shit. Come on, bro. Y'all not paying attention.
We gotta get rid of that guy. Well, Chicago got rid of.
Well, that's Chicago and New York.
Yeah, that's Chicago.
They voted liberal. You about to get it. Don't try to move down here. Bring those liberal ways down south. No. Charlotte already on edge.
Oh, God, man. Oh, let's get on the title then, man. I mean, let's see what Trump doing right now, man. Trump got declaring war on the cartel. And he made a video to, just to let people know what's going on. Let's hear from him.
Fentanyl, heroin, meth, and other lethal drugs are pouring across our wide open border, stealing hundreds of thousands of beautiful American lives, and it's happening like never before in our history. Children are being left without parents, families are being ripped apart, Communities are being decimated. Our neighbors and fellow citizens are having their entire worlds destroyed like nobody thought possible. Our country is being poisoned from within by the drugs and by all of the other crime that's taking place. The drug cartels are waging war in America, and it's now time for America to wage war on the cartels. In this war, Joe Biden has sided against the United States and with the cartels. They are making more money than they've ever made before, times 10. There's never been anything like it. They're major companies. They're bigger than even some of our biggest companies. Biden's open border policies are a deadly betrayal of our nation. When I am president, it will be the policy of the United States to take down the cartels, just as we took down ISIS and the ISIS caliphate, and just as, unlike the situation we're in today, we had a very strong border, the strongest border, in fact, in the history of our country, and drugs were at a low of 45 years. There's been nothing like what we did just 2 years ago. We will show no mercy on the cartels. Every day, drug traffickers are using the waters of our region to ship their lethal poisons to America, killing so many of our people and ruining families. In addition to restoring strong border security, I will deploy all necessary military assets, including the U.S. Navy, to impose the full naval embargo on the cartels. I did that before, and it worked. What we did was incredible. We will guarantee that the waters of the Western Hemisphere are not used to traffic illicit drugs to our country. Furthermore, I will order the Department of Defense to make appropriate use of special forces, cyber warfare, and other overt and covert actions to inflict maximum damage on cartel leadership, infrastructure, and operations. I will designate the major cartels as foreign terrorist organizations. We will sever their access to global financial systems. I will also work to forge an unprecedented partnership with neighboring governments in our region, just like I did in Mexico. And remember, in Mexico alone, an estimated 100,000 civilians have been tragically murdered or gone missing at the hands of these cartels. The Mexican government, run by a very fine man, the president, is really working hard, but it's not working out. These cartels are vicious and they're violent, and they have Mexico for now stymied. But we have to help Mexico, and we have to stymie the cartels. Either we will get the full cooperation of other governments to stop this menace, or we will expose every bribe, every kickback, every payoff, and every bit of corruption that is allowing the cartels to preserve their brutal reign, and it is indeed brutal. Finally, as I have said before, I will ask Congress to pass legislation ensuring that drug smugglers and human traffickers receive the death penalty. The drug cartels and their allies in the Biden administration have the blood of countless millions on their hands. Millions and millions of families and people are being destroyed. When I'm back in the White House, the drug kingpins and vicious traffickers will never sleep soundly again. We did it once, and we did it better than anybody else. There's never been a better border than we had just 2 years ago. It was strong, it was powerful, and it was respected all over the world. And now we're laughed at all over the world. And we're not going to let that happen much longer. We have to take over, we have to be tough, we have to be smart, we have to be fair. But if we don't do something immediately, our country is gone.
He on it.
Man, sometimes you do gotta wonder, like, everything what's going on and what's all this stuff, all this bad stuff, like, drugs. Where is it coming from? Or who's letting this stuff inside our country? It's getting real alarming, because right now the scale of violence of the drug cartel not just in America, but in Mexico. Since 2000, since 2006, over 460,000 homicides had occurred in Mexico, with 60,000 plus people as of 2020 are missing because of the cartel. That's why I feel like it is justified to place these guys under as terrorists because they is goddamn living above the law. They is the reason why it's so much fentanyl that's getting inside this country. And China was working with them too to get that shit transported through the north of the border. So it's time to, like, if we got a president right now that give a fuck about this country, yes, it's time to goddamn take this shit to the source of all these drugs, clean up the streets.
But I
It's
thought they
time.
said it was like 100% closed and no crosses.
I mean, that's probably like on the migration part.
But you can't get drugs over here without people coming across. They
Yeah,
just
but
throwing drugs over the wall.
I mean, I don't know how the drugs getting in here, but these goddamn cartel are still making their business somehow.
Nah, that video Trump you just played, that was old. He recorded that a long time ago. Like
Well, I mean,
when he first got elected is when he recorded that. Cause I reacted to that video a long time ago.
well, I mean, he already declared war
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
cartel.
But now that he got it 100% shut, nothing could be getting in on the southern border. Maybe he's speaking on the northern border with Canada because he still ain't got no trade deal with Canada. And the reason he didn't want to do a trade deal with Canada because of fentanyl over there. So maybe it's straight northern border now, but maybe cartels is up there. I don't know. But if you say the border is 100% closed and we at 100% no crossing, I just don't see how fentanyl is getting over here.
I mean, it ain't the fact that I don't know if it's continuing going, but it's just the fact that it's some type of, it spread it too much. Just like how they had all them weed farms. They had to shut that shit down because it was still people moving. It was still people moving. It was still traffic.
They say is rumors Trump about to change the classification for marijuana so businesses can start to profit. It created a lot for the economy, so I think he about to go a little easy on marijuana.
But I mean, it's just the fact that I guess that cartel shit is getting like at the end of the day, it's probably the cartel that's not going. They probably still is a goddamn threat at this point. So Trump got to bring the war to them. That's how they probably he probably figure out. It does say that they the ones who's helping China and them put fentanyl in. I don't know if it's still going right now, but that doesn't.
Yeah, but I'm just saying I agree if we taking the fight because it's like you stop the bleeding of it coming in. Now it's time to, I guess, go ahead and get them while they weaker, while they not making as much money as they was making before with the borders open. Cause their money had to slow down if he closed the border.
I feel like they is probably at a point of the week.
They had a weaker point, yeah.
It's got to be going on, bro. But I mean, yeah, it ain't nobody coming across. They saying it's people leaving it. They saying goddamn the migration part is goddamn negative. But at the same time, he's probably showing Mexico that since we still sharing land, I still can take out something that you're trying to get rid of. Because the president, old girl, she's trying to take out the cartel, but she ain't got no power to do it. So if Trump get rid of that, it's probably like you scratch my back and you give me a favor.
That's still her country though. And if
Yeah.
they ain't crossing, I'm telling you, that video you showed is old.
Yeah.
So it's like nobody crossing, that shit ain't coming over here no more. Cause they was trafficking it with the kids.
Yeah.
Trafficking it with the illegals that come over here to work, sending it with them.
Yeah.
That shit.
I mean, he probably also looking at, there is been like rumors of people going down to Mexico, and it's still, he probably just want that shit to be safe too. For people to go down to Mexico and be safe. I mean,
Jesus.
But right now, that video, it was kind of like right now they put Cartel as a terrorist group. So before they wasn't really like official. So I guess he trying to goddamn get this shit passed so it's justified for him to goddamn take out a cartel because we got the firepower to do it. I got my last.
Oh, we ain't gonna get on the preseason.
Oh man.
Damn. Well, go ahead, bro. I thought we was gonna touch on the most hot topic of the weekend.
Got 30 minutes?
Shit, I ain't true. I seen a few clips that it don't gotta be 30. You know what I'm saying? We do gotta touch, man. Like we gonna get into it.
We can
go get with your topic. Go ahead.
We were supposed to talk on it last week about the redistricting.
Well, there's a lot going on with this. We'll be on this for a minute.
Yes,
President Trump is continuing to push several states with Republican-controlled legislatures to draw new congressional district maps as Democrats promise retaliation. At least 10 states are considering redistricting. Texas is the only one so far to take action. First, let's head to Illinois, where the Texas Democrats first fled. Republicans there hold just three House seats. Democrats hold 14 seats, representing more than 80% of the state's district. But if we take a look at the county by county, this is the national result in 2024. If we go into Illinois, the county by county, Vice President Kamala Harris won about 55% of the vote, 27 points less than congressional Democrat success in that state. If we take a closer look at some of these counties that Harris carried, many are part of the same district. In northern Illinois, there are 3 counties. All 3 are separated, but they're part of one district, District 17. Further south, you have Harris winning counties that were nearly 200 miles apart, but in the same congressional district. If you take a little road trip across one congressional district in Illinois, you start down here in St. Clair County. Next stop, you go through Springfield, which was kind of a toss-up, and then you end up here. Again, throughout a nearly 3-hour drive, you won't leave District 13. Now, what we're looking at here is the redistricting across the country. Let's take a look at the redistricting that has benefited Republicans. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. He says he's considering redrawing congressional districts despite Republicans already picking up seats after the last map was created. Republicans added 4 additional House seats after the 2022 election. Critics say several Democratic seats were drawn out. Democrats won just 3 districts located around the Orlando area in 2020. Now, just 2 surround the city. Another district in northern Florida stretched from Tallahassee to Jacksonville. Those 2 metro areas are now incorporated into larger districts with more rural areas. Some Texas Democrats are now making their way to Massachusetts, where the governor there
was asked about possible redistricting.
You know, isn't it a sad state of affairs that that's where we're at, okay? And, you know, Donald Trump, Greg Abbott, Ken Paxton have left us no choice. That's the reality.
The reality, as you can see, is that Massachusetts has no Republican in U.S. House members, no Republican members, nor does any state north of New York on the East Coast, despite President Trump winning about 40% of the vote across that region. While some Texas Democrats are in blue states, such as Massachusetts, others have stayed behind. Tonight, we talk with some of those lawmakers.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News.
Damn.
All right. So, I'm guessing this is the topic about gerrymander. So, in the past, Democrats have gerrymandered their states, mapping the districts in a way where they have more congressional seats in the end. As you can see, the Illinois map was mostly red, but they have more Democrat representatives based off district. So Texas is doing a redistrict. They supposed to do it every 10 years, but I guess they jumping the gun and doing it a little early because they have more population. A lot of people left where they was living to join Florida and Texas, so their population grew. So they feel like they need to do some redistricts, and Trump want to do a new census to block illegals being a part of the census. The reason California has so many electoral college points is due to population. They counted illegals in the census in 2020. So when you remove that, it's less points in California. So this is really like a political power move by the Republicans. It's completely legal. That's the Republicans this time around are not playing games. They're using tactics that Democrats have used in the past, but in a fairer way. You got the Democrats refusing to stick around for the Texas vote on redistricting, but it passed anyway. And those Democrats, all 14, are now facing jail time. They are fined $500 a day that they're gone. The FBI is now getting involved to hunt them down. And Governor Abbott has just had a request to make all their seats vacant, and they will have special elections to replace those seats. Republicans not playing this time around. I don't see nothing wrong with it because I'm a Republican. But the thing is, you hear a lot of Democrats saying that we're going to counter and we're going to redistrict and we're going to do this to counter the Republicans. Problem with that is, for people who's not educated on this, they already gerrymandered to the point where they can't do it no more. So they talk like they're going to be able to counter it, which they could in some states. But most of the blue states that want to do it are already gerrymandered to the max. So it's like they can't even really do more to counter. I'm telling you, Republicans not playing around. Democrats been playing political games for decades. It's all fine and dandy when they're doing it. Media has no questions. Media has no issues when Democrats do it. When Republicans return the heat, the fire, everybody got an issue. It went after Trump, tried to lock him up, uh, weaponized the justice system, what you see with Letitia James. They all nobody had an issue with it. When Trump administration is involved with investigating Letitia James for her you writing that she lived at Virginia, Norfolk, Virginia was her primary home.
Yeah.
On the power of attorney, a document where a person in her position reads carefully to make sure everything is correct. This is not a normal document. This is a highly official document where she will have to read and make sure everything is correct. And she has been put in Norfolk, Virginia on this document for 5 years. So it's not just a mistake like she's claiming. She will be charged. It's an open and shut case, clearly. And I don't want to hear anything about political retribution. No, man. It's time that we stop playing and get this country whipped into shape. Yeah. So they keep saying, Democrats keep saying we need to counter the Republicans with this redistricting. No, the Republicans are doing the countering from the past BS y'all been doing. But that's all I got to say for now.
I mean, real talk, bro. You don't put everything down in place, bro. But also you can look at the fact that some of these states like California always happen to elect a Democrat person. So, this gerrymandering shit should happen because it is starting to get unfair in some of these states. How some of these states are always going Democrat for some reason. You saw some of these states like we got more Republican seats, but for some reason a Democrat win.
No, it's like it's like 70% of the state can vote Republican, but still have majority Democrat representatives. It's like their voice is not heard.
And also too, man, you gotta realize the census been fucked up too, where you have all these the open border shit could have tipped that shit a different way too.
Yeah, like a lot of shit could have been flipped. A lot of shit. You clearly see the country has completely shifted. They reject this liberal. It really was the LGBT community that ruined the Democrats. I'm just being honest.
Cause a lot of people fighting for it. Like even they fighting for California redistrict.
They already done it too much. It's no more that they can really do. That's the issue that they coming across. They're not gonna say that. They gonna talk big for their voters. They try to trick their voters like they fighting, but there's nothing you can really do. You already did the shiesty. They already been doing the shiesty. That's what people gotta realize. Y'all look at Republicans when they get in power and want to flip something. This is how it's gonna be. And I agree. We need to keep it going. We need to keep building more alligator Alcatraz. They just did one in Indiana, right next to Chicago.
That means we still got more people coming out then.
Like, bro, we're not playing. It ain't even been a full year yet. He's not playing, bro. They making moves on everything at lightning speed. You focused on ICE. Now we redistricting. You focus on redistricting. Now we gonna start focusing on something else. Like, I think that's the strategy.
Hey, you can just see how them Democrats didn't have a plan. They thought
They
let
don't
them come
have
all
no
over.
plan. Trump hitting them so much, bro, left and right with the Xavier Leggett hooks that them niggas is fucking like lost in the sauce. They just arguing that everything, not having time to plan and come up with their own solutions. Is just fight Trump, fight Trump. It ain't no time to sit down and we come up with our policies and our plans that's better than his. It's just his bad, his bad. We ask them what's theirs. It's just we're gonna continue to fight for healthcare, Medicaid, shit Trump ain't even got rid of. So it's like, bro, they don't got nothing, bro. Tired of them niggas, man. Democrat fatigue. Football season done hit. We winning. Trump dance on Madden. Like, I ain't got time for these niggas no more, man. All the liberal shows getting canceled. The View, Stephen Colbert, Jimmy Kimmel next on the list. Like, man, Jon Stewart. Come on, bro. Like,
it's shifting.
It's shifting. It's over. Y'all loud. Y'all can pout. Lives the TikTok. Who can't stand my guts. My team winning, man. I'm chilling, man. Panthers looking good this year. Come on, man. I really like the fact that we gave y'all so much time. You know what I'm saying? We give y'all a lot of time. Y'all keep tugging at our leg. We gonna look down. Shit. Well, we up, man. Go ahead, bigger man. I'm tired of bragging on these bitch ass niggas. We up though, nigga.
Man, that's all I got,
We
man.
got hella more years to go too.
That's all I got, man. You got 30 for you?
Man, we can hit that shit, man. Everybody tune in next week, man. We're gonna really flip in on our football shit. We get y'all a pass. Y'all ain't know what to expect this week. Shout out to Shadur Goofy ass. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my nigga Bryce. Shout out my nigga T-Mac, man. Shout out my nigga Princely, man. Dave hit him with this fucking final thought. I'm gonna come follow up, man, for the exit. Yeah.
Really, man. That's really the final thought, man. Hey, just the fact the world's shifting. We got people capitalizing on the culture, on the council culture. We got where people are unapologetic. We got some people are laughing at some people that's so damn serious that it's like, damn, you can't even take a joke that's not even towards you. So my final thought is, hey, Sydney Sweeney is a Republican. She's a registered Republican.
Just like me.
Just like us, man. We can goddamn laugh. And we cannot be mad and be about money. That's my final thought.
My final thought, man, look. Just live your life, live. We don't hear you, man. We don't hear the protest, man. We see the protest. We roll down the fucking window. We yell MAGA and we keep driving. What's wrong with y'all niggas?
You already know, folks. Man.
Focused on football, man.
Facts, man. We'll see y'all next week, man.